Guys, the question on the screen is question number 11th. And the question, is a direct question here. The language is, I think, is very clear. Many voices had strengthened and enriched the national movement, Gandhian phase. What do you mean by Gandhian phase? Because Gandhi it means 3 decades, Gandhi became a charismatic leader. So guys, the question is asking you, how the nationalist movement in times of Gandhi got enriched and strengthened by the different voices. Then the first para, we should clarify the contribution of Gandhi in precise. Gandhi was a great statesman, political strategist, he was a statesman, strategist, and also a great genius leader. While he arrived in India in 1915, he was a disciple of Gokhale. On the advice of Gokhale, for 2 years he was passive. He was traveling across India to understand the pulse of Indian society. And finally, he had given a new direction, a new momentum, a new energy to the national movement from 1917 till the independence of India. See how we can put here. He evolved his unique strategy of Satyagraha. Satyagraha is a very broader concept, You cannot understand by the words unless you visualize its true practice. Literally we say Satyagraha means the holding of truth. But guys, Gandhi was well aware that on Indian political scene, to make a mass movement, a broader meaning is required for political strategies. In the Satyagraha, Gandhi had evolved different types of, that can be called as a political tool, where Gandhi had evolved a unique type of practices like fasting, hijrat, mass movement, fast unto death. These all can be called as the elements of Satyagraha. It should be practiced by truth and non-violence. It means he is giving a new meaning to the political resistance, and for this he had evolved a unique concept called as Satyagraha, which he believed can never be the weapon of weak. It was a weapon of the strong. So Satyagraha means as the needs and circumstances may be there, you can practice either of them. Fasting, hijrat, mass movement or fast unto death, all should be practiced by truth and non-violence. Along with this, it also comprised, boycott of foreign goods, promotion of Swadeshi, that means Gandhi is trying to transform the movement from the urban areas to the rural areas. And that is why in this Satyagraha, there was no need to participate directly in the mass movement. By sitting in your home, you can practice Satyagraha, you can practice some elements of Satyagraha like boycott of foreign goods, boycotts of Swadeshi. Don't think like this. It is only in the movement it should be practiced. Gandhi gave the program for the 12 month to the all Indians, you have to practice these two, whether the movement is going on or movement is not going on. Hence, by this he had tried to bring the mass of India into the national movement. In the second main body of the answer, we will discuss what were the many voices which Gandhi had incorporated. As before Gandhi, you may be aware, moderates were guiding the Congress. Moderates were against the mass movement. To Gandhi also carried the voice of moderates, that is the approach of triple P, prayers and petition and political propaganda. He had also carried the voice of extremist Lal Bal Pal, who favored mass movement, who also favored the movement, who also believed that the national movement should go to the village. So Gandhi incorporated the voice of the moderates, voice of the extremist, voice of the socialist also. Jai Prakash Nair and Rahman Lohia, they also became the members of Congress. And gradually, no doubt they had some differences later on. But Gandhi also incorporated their sentiments to some extent. Fifthly, Gandhi had incorporated the sentiments of the youth, women's. In Karachi session 1931, a resolution was passed on fundamental rights to realize the youths of India that Congress is serious about them. In 1940 Ramgarh session, Congress had passed first time a resolution demanding some of the demands of the agriculturist class. So women's, working class. In Karachi session, in the same session, some demands of the working class were also incorporated, like a right to strike. Peasantry class. So in the national movement, gradually you find these voices became the part of the national movement. That is prayer, petition. Whenever Gandhi used to start a movement, initially prayer and petition was a part of it. Mass movement is a strategy of the extremist. Sometimes Congress had also carried some socialistic ideals, but in a minor way, because Congress' motive was to get independence, not socialism. Gandhi believed that socialism will divide the freedom struggle, but partially some elements were borrowed inside the Congress, like the concept of trusteeship can be called as a concept, can be called as evolved from socialism. And lastly, at Tirupuri session, Congress of Gandhi, due to the efforts of Gandhi, the population of princely states, (1939), very important development. Population of princely states, whose population was 25%, also got incorporated in the national movement. So we can summarize in the way that Gandhi's movement had incorporated the voices of different classes, and thereby it had strengthened the movement. Okay guys, this answer is complete. Now we are shifting towards the next question.